Good morning, Amy Barney here. All right, have you ever wanted to have more success in your life? I know it's something I'm working on. And so I decided to study a little bit more. And like I've been talking about a lot in the Miracle Morning, he talks about visualization. And so all those famous people I mentioned, that's all something they do in common, is they visualize. So this is some area that I really need to work on. And I've been hearing a lot about it for a while. Haven't quite fully implemented it in my life, and it's something I want to implement into my morning routine and at night. And so what does it do? Let's talk about that. Like, how can it help you? Did you know, and this is a fascinating thing I learned, I think, from my coach, Deb Erickson, that athletes often use visualization to help improve their performance. Hey, welcome. That the act of actually going through your mind and visualizing what you want and all the senses, think, touch, feel, hear, that doing that it actually, they've done like studies on the brain, that the brain is moving in the same way it does when they're actually doing the thing. And so by doing that, you're training your brain to get what you want. All right, so here's a great quote. I'm just going to share a few things out of his book because this is something I'm going to try and implement this week. See things as you would have them to be instead of as they are. This is Robert Collier. And so create a visualization or mental rehearsal. It's the practice of seeking to generate positive results in your outer world by using your imagination to create mental pictures of specific behaviors or outcomes occurring in your life. So it's, like I said, it's frequently used by athletes. And so what do you visualize? So how does it work? What are you supposed to do? He says that a lot of people are limited by constantly focusing on their past hurts, past things that they've been through. And so they're living in the past. And so I can't even talk this morning. I'm a little bit more tired. Visualization enables you to design the vision that will occupy your mind, which is going to create the greatest pull on you is your future. You're going to focus on your future. So he likes to do it after his affirmations. Now, this is something I've been incorporating into my morning routine, is when I'm in the shower, I'm doing my morning affirmations. So I'm going to try and find a way to create the visualization as well. And he does suggest 3 steps on how to do that. One is to get ready. All right. So you can do instrumental music in the background, but get out of your bed. You don't want to be in your bed because you're more likely to fall asleep. Sit up, have good posture, sit in a chair, on the floor, whatever you're comfortable with. And you want to breathe deeply, close your eyes, clear your mind, and get ready to visualize. So that's the first step, is getting ready. Number 2 is you want to visualize what you really want. A lot of people, he talks about a lot of people don't feel comfortable. And, I've actually, as I've done a lot of personal development, I have realized that, I have a lot of fears. And fear of success is one of them, which you wouldn't think, right? Because being successful is amazing, right? You get all the things that you want, but there's a lot of people have fear of success. He shares this great quote that I absolutely love. It's from Marianne Williamson's book, A Return to Love. And it is, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant? Gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it is in all of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I love that quote. And so through using visualization, you can help unlock that potential that is within you. So what do you visualize? Now he talks about you can start visualizing your day-to-day aspects, which are the things that you need to do every single day to get to what it is you're trying to do. You want to see, feel, hear, touch, taste, and smell every detail of this vision. Now this is where I struggle, but I'm going to work on it because it's not something I typically, it's not been something that I've been strong at. So the more vivid you make it, the more compelled you'll be to take the necessary actions to accomplish your goal. So you can do it on a day-to-day, and then you want to fast forward to the future and see yourself achieving whatever it is that you want. So for me, right now, I am visualizing me walking on the stage at convention in August. That is what I want. And so but I need to also go through the day-to-day things that I need to do. So that's number 2. Number 3, you need to visualize who you need to be and what you need to do. Now that's important, right? And this is like part of the reason why I've made these big changes about getting up early in the morning, because if I want to be walking on the stage at convention, that kind of person isn't going to be lazy sleeping in, staying up super late so that they're unable to function in the morning. So I'm trying to change my core to emulate who I need to be to match that vision. So you want to you can visualize yourself living in total alignment with the person you need to be to achieve this dream. All right, so those are just some brief thoughts on visualization. And, I'm excited to start putting this into play. And he says, visualizing your goals and dreams is believed by some experts to attract your visions into your life. Now, I do work with the mindset coach, and this is a big part of it, is when what you see, feel, and think is what you become. And so if you are visualizing and feeling and making it very real every single day and focusing on what you want and how to get it and becoming your best self, they're going to align. You got to just keep practicing working at it. So, all right, an optional thing he says is creating a vision board. I have one. It helps to anchor in when you're doing this. But I just thought I'd share it. Have you guys ever tried visualization in your life? What are your thoughts? Has it worked for you? This is something that's completely new to me. I mean, I've been hearing about it, but I haven't implemented it fully. I've been kind of playing with it a little bit, but it's not something I have set aside time to do specifically at night or in the morning. And so I'm going to be trying to get that in play this week. Anyways, love to hear your thoughts. If it's something that you've ever used, how it's helped you. I did use it. Here's a funny story. Kind of a little personal, but okay, I had to go to the OB/GYN last week. I have endometriosis, and my symptoms were coming back. And one of the things that I've used to treat that, because I was contemplating having a hysterectomy, and I didn't want that, is I got an IUD. And that takes away like 95% of my problems. But my symptoms were coming back. And so I went to get it replaced. But last time I did it, I passed out. It was a bad experience, okay? I did not want to repeat it, so I was nervous. But what I did is I visualized on the way there and in the car and that morning exactly how I wanted it to turn out. I imagined me being at peace. I imagined, how I would be and, the things I would do. And I went over and over it in my head. And I did much better this time. Things, still a little nervous, but things went better. Okay, so, that did help. And so I plan to try and implement this in my business and my personal life as well and see how it can impact my life. Anyways, thank you for joining me. My kids are getting up. I have to get ready and leave for school. If you got any value out of this, I would love to hear from you. If you want to share a comment below, or if you'd love to share it so others can get value from it, that would be great. And if you would like to connect with me and reach out to me to chat about any other topics or any questions you have, I would love to connect with you. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.